Welcome to the Fear Room channel. Enjoy your viewing. Dream, dream or not a dream. How often do I not understand this at night? Perhaps these are memories from past lives, from a parallel reality or the distant future. This fascinates and scares me at the same time. Why does this particular story haunt me so much? A terrible and surprisingly bright event happened tonight. I felt like I was in the house where I spent my childhood and youth. An ordinary 5-story house from Soviet times. It differed from many houses in my city only in its multiple entrances. There were 30 of them. The events begin in the corner entrance on the 3rd floor, a room with dim yellow light, a low ceiling and 3 beds standing along the walls. My daughter is with me. She is only 4 years old, a little girl with long hair the color of golden wheat. I look with interest at some toys scattered by someone scruffy all over all the beds, books, children's fairy tales, covers that are visible from under crumpled old blankets. Noise. In the corridor you can clearly hear the noise and quiet male voices in which tension is detected. They are busy with some very important matter. I go out to see what's going on there. A corridor, a long dim corridor. On the walls there are sconces with an unpleasant yellow warm light. I see in the distance 4 men carrying something heavy, unpleasant, smelly. Curiosity quickly gave way to wild animal fear, and events began to develop too quickly. With great speed and stomping, the men began to approach this room. In their hands they carry something that will plunge me into shock. I feel the blood begin to freeze in my veins. The corpses. They carry the corpses on wooden stretchers, their arms hanging lifelessly from the boards. The stench. The smell of rotting human flesh, the Swedish smell of death. Horror. It instantly shackles my body. I feel my daughter's little hands grabbing my knee. Screamed she understood everything. This thought instantly made my brain start looking for a way out of this terrible room. Meanwhile, anxious, healthy men are dragging bodies more and more, filling such a small corridor with them. I grab my daughter in my arms and ask her to close her eyes and not look. The screaming does not subside. Her ears are torn by the heart-rending sounds of her such a small and defenseless child. One thought: save yourself. Escape. Escape from this hell. The exit is blocked by a stretcher, on which a man lies and mutters something in agony. I could only make out the word music. I hear music, he said. These were his last words. He fell silent. There was no more life in his open eyes. I run out. The corridor was clear. They were no longer carrying bodies. The stairs. Down. I need to run down. The exit is there. I find myself in front of the door to the street. But between me and freedom there is a man with a naked torso. He turns his head and I see this face. His eyes are full of rage. He is true evil, a real fiend of hell. I understand that I can't get out that easily. Still the same yellow light. On the ceiling there was a rope to which he frantically tied an object similar to a pendulum, only very heavy, made of cold metal. I ask him to let us out. I beg you. He notices my presence and, with hatred for me and all living things, begins to swing this pendulum. A push. Something heavy flies past. Another push. Out of despair I squeeze my eyes as hard as I can. And I understand that it's flying straight at my head. A blow, a ringing pain pierces my brain. Blood ... I feel like something warm is sticking to my eyes. Run. With enormous strength of the will to live, I pull the damned handle of this old, iron door. I feel with my back how he is rushing after us. All. This is the end. Now he's going to grab me and tear my body apart and take my soul. Street. It's evening outside. The pink shades of sunset are visible in the sky. People, can't you see that I'm in danger? Save ... Lease someone, please. And they are just going about their usual business, and no one cares that I have just escaped from hell full of demons. Save me. But no one is looking in my direction. Standing on the balcony of the 2nd floor, and my dad is smoking out the window. Daddy, help. The clock is 03:15. Heart, how the heart beats. Dream. It's good that this is just a dream. Or maybe a forgotten past or a possible future. Thank you for watching. Please please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will be glad to see you again.